All right, thanks, Juliana. Now I have one of the top people in the community who helps give lots of charitable donations throughout the community, sponsoring, is it 17 or 19?
17.
17 different agencies throughout the community, United Way. And you, I don't know which is tougher, the fundraising part of the year or the deciding who gets what in the volunteer process deciding that?
I think it depends on what part of the year we're in, because when you're in the thick of it, it feels like, gosh, this is the toughest process of all.
Yeah.
And then you move to the next one. But it both have their challenges, but they both have their rewards too. So
can you tell me about that process, about how you
Yeah.
guys decide who gets what money and what organizations are worthy of those kinds of funds?
Sure. So the majority of the annual campaign we raise every year goes to our 17 partner agencies through annual allocations. And these are things that fund the everyday work that they do, the stuff we've all kind of taken for granted, that their food pantry's open 3 days a week, that domestic violence shelter is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's really kind of core operational funding for many of these agencies. And thousands of donors give those dollars, and we believe that it's hard to get thousands of people's input, and a lot of donors don't want to research the agency and vet their outcomes and look at their financials. But we invite community members to help with that process. And that's what we're recruiting for right now, is our allocations process. So we're looking for community members who want to share about 10 to 12 hours in the months of March through May in meetings. A little bit of outside reading required, because we'll equip them with some information that we hope they review. They'll get an opportunity to visit 2 or 3 of our partner agencies, ask any questions that are on their mind, really get a better understanding of the work that goes on. And then they recommend, of the dollars we raise through the annual campaign, how many should go to each agency. And that is what drives how much each agency gets.
And just what kind of volunteers are you guys looking for? Can they come from a diverse group of backgrounds? And then how can they contact you to get involved?
Sure. So last year we had about 180 volunteers. We always have, I want to say, about 70 to 80% come back each year, but we're always looking for new and fresh voices. And one of the reasons we're here this morning, and Jody was here last night at Live at 5, is we know lots of people and we have thousands of donors. We want the people we don't know to come help, because it makes the process better. The more diverse viewpoints we can have, the better decision making will happen. And some people think, well, I don't give to United Way, so I can't do that. We don't care. I mean, ultimately, we hope you come do this work and think, why have I not given this? These agencies are wonderful and I want to be a part of this. But there's no prerequisite. You can be a student, you can be a retiree, no degree level required, just time and a willingness.
Well, thanks for coming this morning. Contact United Way if you want to get involved and volunteer and find out more about the financial impact. And we'll have one final look at weather and a tasty surprise after the break.